Hello, and welcome to Across the Karman Line, a KCL Space Society podcast. In this episode, the members of our podcast team will be introducing themselves and talking about their roles as well as what the podcast is really about. To now introduce myself, I'm Ahlam, and I will be appearing in our episodes about astrophysics. I will also be editing the episodes behind the scenes. Now, before we start, let's quickly discuss the name of the podcast. What exactly is the Karman Line? The Karman Line is described as being about 100 kilometers above sea level and is defined as a border where Earth's atmosphere ends and outer space begins. And with that, let's introduce the rest of the team.
Hello and welcome to Across the Karman Line. This is Aditya Varma, your Vice President, and I'm a second year physics with astrophysics and cosmology student. You'll be seeing a lot of me on the astrophysics podcast. However, that's not my primary task here. My primary task here is to actually keep a watch on the operations and make sure that things are going smoothly. Keep a check on all the things and make sure that we meet our deadlines on time, coordinating with the editing team, coordinating with the guests, etc. And just in general, ensuring the highest quality production. Well, now to the more important part, which is why Across the Karman Line, or why choose to do a podcast in the first place. The first time when we discussed this idea, and we strongly believed, and we still do, that there's the stigma that surrounds space in general, anything space related, space law, rocketry, astrophysics, astrochemistry, astrobiology, space medicine, anything and everything, has been stigmatized, and people strongly feel that it's too complicated, or it's something that you need to study a lot for, or consistently be engaged in books for. However, we strongly feel that space is beautiful, and it can be even more beautiful if all of us collectively make an effort towards it. Through this podcast series, we actually want to try and bring people from within the space sector, people who are either entering the space sector or people going all the way up to veterans in the field who've been in the field for 30, 40, 50 years to talk to us about how it's not as complicated as it is portrayed to be, and how it's so simple, so beautiful and amazing. And we strongly believe in it, and we want each and every one of you to believe in it as well. We just want to be a medium for communication, for these people to come and talk to you through our channels, and hopefully in real life once things start getting better and the pandemic starts to settle over time.
Hello everyone, I'm Pratyaksha and I will be appearing in a lot of the podcast episodes. And for this podcast series, we have a huge variety of speakers lined up, ranging from different backgrounds such as space law, space medicine, aerospace engineering, and so on. We'll be asking them questions about their day-to-day lives, their careers, and also their opinions on recent news articles. So stay tuned on our podcast series to get to know more about space.
Hi, my name is Rohan, the Secretary at KCL Space and a member of the KCL Space podcast team. What we aim to do in this podcast series is to inform you of what it's like to work in the space sector, inform you of the many divisions within the sector, and what each division entails, as well as perhaps inspire a few of you to take that route. You can follow what KCL Space are up to by looking out for social media pages, which we have put in the description down below. We would appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any episodes. Go check out our first podcast series with Annie Hanmer, a PhD candidate from the University of Sydney and host of the Space Junk podcast. That's all from us for now. See you soon.